You were flying in your helicopter there.
Yeah. Good Friday morning, ladies and gentlemen. And we're really here at the ending of a very exciting week. We want to jump right into the news right away because so many cool things are happening. So Winston, welcome to the show.
Hi, Greg.
Like every day. Winston Norman, our editor-in-chief for EuropaProperty.com. I really see we have a lot of interesting news today. So let's just jump right in and see what exciting things are happening to end the week.
Thank you very much. Yeah, these are the highlights from the website today, and we'll start in Romania and Hagag Development. They've started construction on a new building in Bucharest. This is a €4 million development, and they specialise in reconversions of old buildings.
Okay.
So this is
Hard job.
Hard job. It's a niche market, but it's one that they're they got the expertise to get through. It'd be an A-class office building once completed.
Oh, okay, great.
Moving on, and still in Romania, we have SPEEDWELL are developing the Miro office building. It's a new A-class office development, and they've joined hands with BuildGreen Romania to they've qualified. This building has been qualified for the WELL V2 certificate.
Oh wow!
Which is the highest WELL health and safety certificate achieved in Romania today. So they're very happy about that, as you could imagine.
Well, they're always busy doing something as well as Green Build Romania, always on these big projects. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, WELL, LEED. It's common practice now for all new buildings. Moving on, and coming to Cresa of some news from Poland about how the warehouse market is developing, and what we're seeing now is requests for a hybrid development of warehouses combined with A-class offices.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, these are good to be located on the outskirts of large cities.
Oh, okay. So those are starting to come, yeah.
Yeah, this is like I say, a new development on the market, a new interesting development on the market, and I think it just reflects the growing interest in that market and how it's becoming more dynamic as the sector moves forward.
Yeah, because all these warehouse office places, it's always the office is kind of thought of secondary, right? And it's built into the warehouse and throw a few desks in.
Yeah, according to Cresa, it's like now with some large warehouse online sales companies, they have their sales teams and all that in the same location.
Oh, okay.
And warehouse developers are putting their own offices in the warehouses as well. So.
Well, it sounds like a lot cheaper office space to begin with as well.
Exactly, yeah, and closer to work.
Yeah, right, they're at work. Yeah.
And staying on the logistics market in Poland, Panattoni is building another logistics centre in Western Pomerania. It's called Panattoni Park Stargard, and the development will comprise 3 warehouses of 172,000 square metres.
Wow, big.
Very big, yeah. So today, Panattoni has developed over 500,000 square metres in Western Pomerania. And the advantage of this location is it's very close to Germany and it's close to Scandinavia. So you've got good connections to the Western markets. And lastly for today, we have some leasing news from Krakow and Leach Lang Property Consultants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've leased and found a location for Multidisciplinary Digital Publishing Institute (MDPI) on their first entry into Poland, and they've chosen the Podium Park, a building by Global Worth in Krakow, for their location, and they've leased 1,700 square meters.
Wow, good. I'm surprised Tom had time to do all that with looking at all his holiday photos from Maldives, but excellent.
Yeah, I think he's working remotely.
Yeah, good. Looks like he squeezed in some time for some business.
Always time for business.
Yeah, exactly. So is that the end of our news?
This is the end of the real estate news for today. Yeah.
I just saw a few headlines that I thought would be interesting. Capgemini hiring another 200 people in Katowice. So again, probably looks good for the office market. U.S. software firm Highland is hiring another 80 IT people. If I ever go back to school, I'm going to become a IT person, I think. Impost, we've heard about Impost doing a lot of things with Panattoni and they're building these parcel machines themselves. It just goes on and on. Russian giant Technical is looking to invest $600 million into a factory here as well. So a lot of things going on. Allegro Business targets PLN of 340 billion on the corporate market, so another big news. And it's just going on. I mean, 10 new innovative Wrocław-based startups are taking space in an emerging tech hub. Interesting, Krakow startup teams up with U.S. nuclear firm to fly to the moon. So a little bit of business news on there as well, and it'll be interesting to see how that flight goes actually, and we hope the best for the guys from Krakow that it'll all work out.
That sounds like a very ambitious startup.
It does sound like a very, but you got to start somewhere, right? They were laughing at Elon Musk when he said he's going to fly to Mars, and they're not laughing at him now, so he might do it anyway. It'd be interesting to see to read a little bit more about that. Anyway, we got a big weekend ahead of us, but with this Chinese coronavirus really exploding in Central Eastern Europe, have a fun weekend, but a safe weekend. I noticed that all the countries in this region are really seeing some spikes. So just be careful. It's not quite over yet. A little bit about our SEE Awards. Speaking of Southeastern Europe, our SEE Awards covering Romania, Bulgaria, Serbia, and countries around there. Just to mention and thank our partners that we have so far, and our premier partners, Hagag Development Europe, which we talked about earlier with this building. CTP, of course, we mention almost for sure a couple times a week. Our award sponsors, AFI Europe Romania, Bogart, Brisk, SEMO, and of course our CEE Flex partner, New Work. So we've got a lot more to talk about for the SEE Awards, but we'll do that more on Monday. It really seems to be exploding down there and doing well in a good business way.
We'll be announcing the shortlist next week.
And we'll be announcing the shortlist next week, so maybe we'll get Paul Cowan to help us announce that, because he helped us with retail.
Yeah.
We'll see if he has time to do it in his busy schedule. So enjoy the weekend, be safe, and we will see you on Monday.